beautiful people, it's your girl Bucket It again. I am excited. This is actually a different day from the day when I filmed my hair wash day, and I decided to do this because I thought I should share the journey that my hair has been through. I have photos, yes, evidence. And I'm going to be showing you how my hair has drastically changed. As you can tell, I already have a protective styling on that I absolutely love. That I absolutely love at the moment, but I'm going to just go down into what my hair was. So in like high school, I really had my hair relaxed most of the time, and I remember particularly at some point my hair thinned out so badly that when I have a ponytail, it's the whole ponytail was literally this thin. My fingers were even thinner then, but yeah, you get. And at some point I really got tired of my hair and I had a big chop. I'm going to try and see if I can find a photo. It wasn't even a big chop. I literally cut my hair off and I was left with probably this length on my head. I hope I find a photo of that, and if I do, I'll attach it here. So this is what my hair looked like when I cut it off. Then I cut my hair on and off, and when I finished high school, the photos that I have start from 2019 July. So the first photo that I have is this photo here. Looking at this photo, my hair is Tex-Lax. I must say I did enjoy this hair for a minute. It was great. It was sexy length, nice length. You can do anything you want with it. You can curl it and wear it in like curls, wear like a headband. I loved this hair until shit hit the fan. So looking at this hair, this is what it looked like when it's wet, like when it's like it's not really at its off the salon state, like I'm not just coming from the salon. So this is what it looked like when I probably like wash my hair at home and just do a wash and go. As you can tell, there's no hairline going on here. I mean, right now it's there, absolutely beautiful, but there is no hairline going on here. And it's all fun and games until I try to braid this hair. So when I braid this hair, this is what this hair looks like when I braid it. I don't even know what the heck I was braiding, but look at the hairline. God, look at the hairline. And as if that's not enough, look at the thickness of the braids. They literally look like fingers. No. Look at the thickness of this hair. This is late 2019 already. So I was preparing to move to Germany, and this is the hair I had when I moved to Germany. So this is it. This was that hair. Like, this is the hair I had before I got the protective styling I got to move to Germany. And now half of this hair is grown out, like the natural part has grown out really nicely, and the one on top looks really bad. Like, it was extremely bad. And so that was it at that point. And then I kept on doing my hair myself, because I was an au pair. I didn't really have any money to go get someone to do my hair. And this is what that hair looked like. Like, when this hair is parted, this is what it looks like. Parting this hair into tiny braids, this is what that hair looks like. And this went on. Like, the funny thing is, after like a few months, this hair really improved, and then it started to look like this. It started to look like this. Like, the roots were a little bit thicker, and the top was feeling so much worse. Like, the top was, the part where the hair was relaxed was really thinning out extremely. But if you compare, for example, this photo where my hair is parted, this was like 3 months. There's like 3 months difference in between these two photos. Like, here you can see it started to improve. So at some point the natural hair had grown out really nicely. I think this is already 2020, and I decided to do a big chop. So this was the hair when I washed it to do the big chop. And I remember Carol cut my hair after this point. Like, I washed my hair and then I went to her place, and she literally cut off everything else that was looking like it was relaxed. And after this point, I think I kept my hair in braids for almost 3 months. And when I took the hair out, this is what the hair looked like. I must say, the day I took this hair down, I was shocked. I was shocked for a good minute. I was like, what? At this point, it wasn't really the best that it could be, but the length was improving. The thickness was also very, very, very improved. I personally don't really have like the thickest hair in the world. So when my hair is thinning out, Jesus Christ, I don't have anything left. But at this point, it had really, 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 really improved. And then from this point on, I found like what was working for me and everything, and that's the routine I'm going to be showing you today. And from this point, this is what my hair looks like when it's braided now. Like comparing where we started from with the two strand braids, this is what it looks like when it's braided. This is what my hair looks like open in an afro, and this is what my hair looks like when it's straight. So you can tell it's probably past here somewhere, and it has quite a decent thickness considering my hair is not naturally thick. And yeah, so this is the hair I'm wearing now, and I can tell you for a fact I myself, I didn't know like the change was this much until I actually literally went down to look for photos of what my hair looked like. And I must say I'm proud. I'm really happy. I'm really, really proud. And into that, we're now going to jump into the routine that has actually helped this hair grow. I've been doing the same thing for I think the past 1.5 years, and this is it. What's up, beautiful people? It's your girl back at it again, and today it's also quite a different video, and today we're going to be talking about my hair. Well, as you can tell, I have a protective styling on that I've been having for about 6 weeks or even 7. I think it's even longer. Oh my god. And today it just has to go. Don't mind my voice and don't mind what I look like. I'm just coming from a very, very extreme shift, and I took 1 hour nap, and now I woke up to just do my hair because I cannot have it anymore. I don't really have a lot of time to do it, so I would do usually the shorter variant of how I do my hair. And we're going to quickly take these braids down together. As you can tell, they're just few, they're not so many, and it's really absolutely nasty, this hair, but it served its purpose to protect my hair. As you can tell, my edges were also extremely protected. I didn't have them tied in tight into the hair, so it's time. For starters, I'm going to be needing oil. This is just a mixture of different oils. It has it's enriched with olive oil, vitamin E oil, and other essential oils for your hair. Well, I usually start off with this when I know my hair is extremely dry, because I don't want to cause as much friction when I'm taking it down. So I just go in on every single line, and I take it very slowly, pouring out just enough, like for preventing as much friction as possible. That's what you definitely want to avoid. I must admit that I have seen a huge change in my hair, and when I got here I had to get rid of even half of the hair that was, I mean, this short. At this point, I guess my hair is about this length, we'll see. And it's really grown without causing me any problem, except when I, for example, get very long braids and they really pull on my edges, and sometimes they just break, but my edges actually usually grow back really, really fast. So I got these braids from a friend of mine. Honestly, if I would get her again, I would really appreciate to get this hairstyle again. But I can't get her because she's preparing for her exams. And for that reason, I'm going to be trying a different style. Maybe I'll do a bob. I'm not really sure. I've never really done a bob. But I guess that's what I'll try as we keep on going. So as you can tell, my hair is literally probably up to, I don't know, maybe around here or here. I'm not sure. So I'll just cut somewhere lower, like probably up to, yeah, I guess I can't see any part of my hair here, so I'll just snip this part, and then I go ahead and do that with the rest of my hair. Exactly. So at this point, I'll just oil my hands again, and then I can start down the takedown process. This is the tool I use to take down just in case I have to. So that way, and then we start off. as I get closer to my hair, I get more and more careful. I stop like pulling, but when I get closer to my hair, I start to go in as easy as possible without causing any damage. As you can see, this hair is really disgusting. So I pull out my hair out of the braid very, very carefully, causing as minimal manipulation as possible. So I know hair gurus say don't comb your hair when it's dry or anything. For me, I don't think that method works at all, because my hair, like, I cannot actually sorry, this is still something else. If I spray anything that is going to get this hair wet, I am done. I'm going to lose a lot of hair combing it, even if I'm gentle. So what I do is I finger detangle, and how I do it is, remember I added some oil into the hair, but when I have some clogs like this one, like I said, my hair is probably about this length, so what I do is I go in carefully and finger detangle my hair without adding any fluid into it, because it's then just going to shrink, and then it's just going to be really hard to comb it out. So that's how I go ahead and detangle my hair. I just make sure like there isn't any huge knots or so, and then I can actually comfortably wash it. Put in just a little bit and I massage it into the hair, and this is what helps me just comb out my hair and be really gentle. The thing about hair actually grows. I mean, it grows differently with every person, but hair actually grows. But you only see length if you're able to retain length. Like if you're able to not break your hair as much as possible, then you'll definitely see changes in how the length of your hair is. So what I do is I also go in with an extremely wide tooth comb, and I start from the bottom coming up. As you can tell, there's barely any breakage, and that's because the hair is quite soft from the oil, and I'm also being extremely gentle with it. So I just comb this all out. Okay, so as you can tell, my hair is still considerably straight, and it detangles quite easily. And if you have, I don't really have very thick hair, as you can tell, but I think if you have more thicker hair, the idea is to actually go in with portions that can work with the amount of hair that you have. Okay, so I will just go ahead and do the exact same thing all over my hair. As you can see, I have some big ones and I have some small ones, so that's just exactly what I'm going to do.
I'm walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for me.
So we are finally done with the takeout. As you can tell, my hair is pretty thin, but that's just how it is naturally. And now it's time to actually wash it. I'm pretty excited. It feels really nice. As you can tell, it doesn't really have so many tangles in it, and that's just how we're going to do it. So we're going to cut this into 4. So as you can tell, this is how I'm going to be washing my hair. I wash my hair in parts just because I don't want it to really tangle that much. Like I said, as minimal manipulation as possible is what helps retain length on hair. Down to the products that I'm going to be using. I'm going to be using this Pantene shampoo. This treatment, this is some Indian hemp hair treatment. It makes my hair feel amazing. I got it from Kenya, so I wouldn't know where to actually refer it to you. But this one, it's I think in every drugstore. We use that. You definitely know Cantu is the way to go. This is a leave-in conditioner I'm going to be using. And if you've ever watched any of my wash days on Instagram, this is the hair oil I use. This is like hibiscus oil that I basically just use to perfume my hair, because this one does have some oils, and there's also another leave-in that I try to use, but I'm avoiding it this time, so this is just it. So I finally got to the bathroom, and this is me proving that I'm dressed, I'm clothed, I have clothes on because I'm with you, a bully. So at this point, I'm trying to get my hair wet so we can get ready to shampooing. And this is a shampoo that I'm going to be using. I don't usually use a lot, but this day I use quite amount. And I also still wash my hair in braids. This is me, scrub, 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 do what you gotta do. And I take down the braids, each of them, and then I wash the hair and in between those braids, and then I braid it back again, and then I go next so I don't have to cause my hair to tangle so much. That's how I avoid so much tangling, which also reduces the number of times I have to comb my hair out.
Feelings, it's like I can't walk on the ceiling. Oh yeah, got me dreaming, dreaming in colors I never dreamed. Oh yeah, I let you in deeper than I let anyone else before. Fell in love with my broken pieces, took 'em all and made 'em yours. Didn't know what my heartbeat needed, skipping out, no I can't keep score. When I lose my breath, boy, you got me breathing. Oh, every little thing.
So this is the treatment that I use. Like I said, it's an Indian something something. It's an Indian hemp something something. If you're in Kenya, you can get it from Dubois, and if you're in Germany or any other place, I think you should just try anything that's readily available so you can keep your routine going. As you can see, I go into every single strand because this treatment makes my hair feel so soft. I'm going to show you when I'm combing my hair out because it does really what I expect it to do. So here I have it all over my hair, and I think I go into detangling at this point. At this point, you already know the drill. If you're going to be detangling your hair, make sure it's pre-detangled before you go shower. And when you're detangling, start from the top. By this I mean like the ends towards the roots. That's the only way to detangle your hair without causing unnecessary breakage. And remember, your hair is always going to break, and that one that's breaking is actually just shedded hair. If you're careful enough, your hair shouldn't break. So you can tell here I'm just gliding through, my whole hair is detangled. This treatment is doing its thing, you know.
Oh, every little thing you do, every time you hold me, take me higher, higher. Every little thing you do, every time you hold me, take me higher, higher. Oh, you take me higher.
So I went ahead and rinsed off all the treatment, and my hair was feeling amazing. And then this is me taking a shower, free plug. This shower gel is everything, and this is the amount of hair I lost during the whole wash process. Hi guys, so I did actually finish up washing my hair. As you can see, it's wrapped in a cotton t-shirt. I took a shower and I cleaned the bathroom, and now it's time to straighten my hair. My skin is so dry, please forgive it. And how we're going to approach it is I will just take off my turban. As you can see, my tiny little afro. And we're going to be using some heat protective oil, and then we're going to blow dry this hair. Let me show you. So I do usually use the liquid conditioner oil, LCO method. So my hair is definitely wet, it's damp, It shouldn't even be wet a lot because my blow dryer cannot be able to dry it. And then I go in with a leave-in conditioner, which is the cream, and the O, which is the oil. This is basically a nourishment oil, and it's also heat protective. It protects up to 230 degrees, and this doesn't really get to that temperature. So I'll just go ahead and start off with the cream and then the oil, and then I blow dry. Before that, I'm going to be showing you the blow dryer I'm going to be using. If you're new to taking care of your hair, you probably didn't find the trend of this blow dryer, but if you've been here for some time, let me show you. So this is a Revlon one-step blow dryer. Like, this is not sponsored, but I'm going to explain to you why this is a perfect dryer for this type of hair. So what I do is I go ahead with the cream and then the oil, and then I blow dry, and I'll show you why. Here I'm starting off with the leave-in conditioner, going through all over my hair, spreading it and massaging it in. That's how I do it. And then I go in with oil. I use a really decent amount of this because it's also heat protective, and then I massage it down into the wet hair. Finally, this is the blow dryer that I'm going to be using. This is what it looks like. It's a Revlon one-step something, and then it looks exactly like a normal hairbrush, but it has two settings of heat. One is 1 and the other one is 2. It also has one that's just for drying your hair. At this point, I'm just going to turn it all the way to the highest heat. Relatively loud. And then if you have this blow dryer, the tip is to usually use more of this part than this part because most of the heat is here. And since our hair is ready, that's just how we're going to do it.
I'm walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step.
Once it's straightened, it does usually feel a little dry, but it goes off with time as the oil actually does eventually settle on the hair. As you can tell, it does quickly straighten my hair with absolute no pain, absolute no burns, and this is how long my hair is probably. When I straighten it more, it's probably a little bit longer, but this is where we are at. Like I said, I came here with my hair around this length, and this has been as much as it has grown since I started to actually consciously take care of my hair. So I'll just go ahead and do the rest of my head and see where this is going.
I'm walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town.
And as you saw, the process is my hair is extremely detangled. So I wanted to also show you the amount of hair I lost. This is quite a lot, but this is the amount of hair I lost using this blow dryer. I hope you really enjoyed this video. This is me putting my hair into 2 pigtails and preparing to go to bed. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Bye.